back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
I'd like the full-time family and whoever's listening to this to bow their head with me as we say a prayer to the MMA gods for Darren Till. Dear MMA gods, thank you for saving Darren Till's life whenever he got shanked up in a nightclub in Brazil. Thank you for giving Darren Till the guidance and wisdom to leave Brazil after that shit, get his mind straight, and focus on... Wait, he got shanked in Liverpool. Alright, well, MMA gods, everything I just said but for Liverpool. Thank you for saving his life in Liverpool and giving him the mind to move to Brazil and focus on MMA. So we had the Darren Till that we have today. And also, thank you for... I think that's it. Alright, thanks, dog. Darren Till, I just wanted to know, really this video, I just wanted the full-time family to know the story. Just because if you didn't listen to the MMA Hour with Darren Till this Monday, I mean, there wasn't much to report on it. I guess this is something, but it was an in-the-studio interview. He said some things like he wants all the belts. He didn't say it like that, but he said he wants to outdo Conor. He does want 3 belts, and with Darren Till's size, frame, all that shit, he already said he's a welterweight fighting at light heavyweight. He's already calling himself a light heavyweight, so that middleweight belt is pretty much already his, right? He's still got to get the welterweight belt, but Darren Till could do it. He did say that in the interview, but he also talked about the near-death experience. You know, I've heard that he had a near experience and that's why he moved to Brazil, but I didn't know the details. And now he's came out on the MMA Hour and revealed some of the details. So you can go listen to that story from him on MMA Fighting's YouTube page or whatever the fuck, in the interview with Darren Till. But the gist of it is, he was in a nightclub, some of his friends were fighting, he jumped in that shit, somebody seen him, came up behind him and shanked him, and he was still fighting. They noticed he was still fighting, walked all the way back around and stabbed him again, and he didn't notice it for like 20 minutes later. He's adrenaline. Once the adrenaline was over, he just collapsed and shit. They went to the doctor said that the blade was like this close. I know you can't see my fingers but this close. He said like 2 inches away from his spine. He could have died, but he lived. And after he lived, his coaches told him, man, you know, you got to get your mind straight. You got too much, you know, bad things going on here. You know, you're getting your head out of the game or whatever, so you might need to move. So he moved to Brazil. I don't think he planned on being in Brazil for as long as he was, but he ended up having a kid, and he said, well, shit, I guess I'm staying in Brazil. He learned the language. I believe Darren Till now speaks Portuguese as well fluently. So he was there for what, I believe 9 years learning. He was mainly in Muay Thai, but I believe in Brazil he started learning a lot more of his MMA, his jiu-jitsu, and his wrestling and shit. But Darren Till, that's the fucking story. He got fucking shanked up twice in a nightclub, almost died, got his head right, moved to Brazil, and now he's here. So, hey, this shit have all been, like, think about that story. That's so crazy. Think about that. How many fucking badass MMA fighters, like, think about it, a better John Jones, a better Conor McGregor that did get fucking shanked and ganked, and they didn't make it. You know those guys are out there that nobody knew about, just in any sport though. That's fucking crazy, but he's here. We got lucky on this one. So shout out to the motherfucking MMA gods and the full-time family. Fuck you talking about. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you talking about in the comments. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.